This is the team that's going to take down the most dangerous wizard in the century. Who wouldn't like our chances?
Oh!
No one can know everything. Not even you.
What you're doing is madness. With or without you, I'll burn down their world.
Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Alright, so Fantastic Beasts 3 is the third movie of this franchise. Overall, the 11th film of the Magical World franchise. So this takes place pretty much right after the events of the last Fantastic Beasts. This movie is obviously, we're starring Eddie Redmayne, Jude Law. We're bringing in Mads Mikkelsen. He is taking over the role of Johnny Depp that he played after, you know, all the Amber Heard bullshit stuff that's going on right now. He's taken over that character, and he's become the new Grindelwald character. So, one day, I'm just going to get the elephant out of the room. I like Mads Mikkelsen in this movie. I mean, this guy, he's just one of those guys. He's like Ben Mendelsohn for me, or he's just one of those guys that he's just born to play bad guys. And I thought his bad guy in this movie, I couldn't see Johnny Depp pulling off the lines that he pulls off, that Mads Mikkelsen pulls off in this movie. So it's kind of like that Katie Holmes, Maggie Gyllenhaal from Batman Begins, Dark Knight. I don't see either version of those saying the lines that person would say. And I liked him in this movie. I like the Johnny Depp version, but I also like this version of this movie. Also, I really like the main cast. I mean, it's great seeing a Redmayne. I mean, I love the Scoop Scamander character. If they make another movie, which is very unlikely, maybe, who knows, I would like to see a Fantastic Beasts with just starting around Newt, where he's going off finding these magical things. And I like seeing some of the characters in there. I mean, it was cool to see Jacob back. I like the new character, the Charms Professor. I thought she was a really good character. But really what steals this movie away for me is Jude Law. I really enjoyed Jude Law in the second movie, but I thought I liked him a lot more in the third one, and mostly just because I'm such a Harry Potter fanboy. It's it was the Star Wars when I was growing up. And when I was growing up, you know, I read the books over and over again. And I really feel like they do a lot, they tie in a lot of stuff from the last Harry Potter book. A lot of stories that we read, like how his sister died, and how Dumbledore always has to walk around knowing that he may have been the one that killed his sister. And also goes into that romance that he had with Grindelwald. This time they kind of hit it, but they don't really hit it all the time. But it was awesome in the magical combat in this movie to see Dumbledore in his prime. Because, you know, when we see Dumbledore in the movies, he's over like 150 years old in the Harry Potter films. So for me, it's like watching if Luke Skywalker, it was like seeing Luke Skywalker in Mandalorian. Or if we saw a Yoda that was in his prime, like, I don't know, like 300 years or something. Like, that's what I saw in this movie. That I thought Jude Law played perfectly. If they make another Fantastic Beasts and we set this one around, because I think they kind of tie everything up really nicely and tidy for it. If the next movie follows Dumbledore as he's going off against Grindelwald, I think it could be for a really cool movie that I would totally want to see. I thought Jude Law plays the character perfectly, and that's a huge accomplishment. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this movie. It is my least favorite of the three. I don't like that they got rid of one of the characters who was a main star of the first two movies. And then the third movie, we're just not going to throw her in there. She said, we'll have a little scene of her. We'll show her at the end. And we're like, yeah, movie. So I could totally see this being the end of the Fantastic Beasts series. I could also see them making another one. It just depends on box office. And I do think it's time for David A. Yates to move on. I think it's time to get a fresh new director in the Harry Potter world. Because I just think it's time for just a new tone. I just don't think David Yates' darker tone of the Wizarding world really fits this Harry Potter anymore. I'm ready for a new take on it. And it's time to move on. He's been doing Harry Potter for a while. Let's move on to something else, buddy. So guys, I'm going to give Fantastic Beasts, the Secrets of Dumbledore, upbeat. Also, it's also kind of funny watching Ezra Miller just kind of sitting there going, dying or whatever. You're just like, you're a piece of shit. You gotta deserve this. Overall, yeah. So guys, have you seen Fantastic Beasts? The Secrets of Dumbledore? What are your thoughts? Comment below. Let me know, guys, if you like this video. Thumbs up button, subscribe, see more. Take for us, but he's a nation. It's